Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotion. Thank you again so much for our time together. Revival nights down here at Main Campus all this week. We'll be looking forward to seeing you starting tomorrow night. But right now, let's go back to a very beautiful truth. I call this hindsight releases revelation. Now, as a young man, I was always taught to scorn hindsight. We hear the statements, hindsight is always 20/20. In other words, looking backwards at something, you get perfect understanding that you did not have going into it. And usually, people really criticize, well, you weren't there. And people look with scorn about the concept of hindsight. But a wise person learns to look backwards in life. Hindsight, looking behind you, looking at where you've been, looking at what you've heard in the past, looking at what you've been taught in the past. Because hindsight, looking backwards, will release great revelation into your life. Now look with me in our text today in John chapter 12, beginning with verse 14. Jesus found a young donkey and sat upon it. As it is written, do not be afraid, O daughter of Zion. See, your king is coming, seated on a donkey's colt. At first his disciples did not understand this. Only after Jesus was glorified did they realize that these things had been written about him and that they had done these things to him. Only afterwards did they realize. One of the things I would encourage you to do from time to time is get out a journal and look backwards at decisions that you've made. Get out a journal and look backwards at some of the things that you've been doing and ask yourself the question, what did I learn from that? What did I see in that? What did I miss in that? You're going to find that looking backwards sometimes gives you a very different perspective, not for condemnation, but for revelation and understanding.